See if you can find my equipment. Grab that! My modded PKE meter! Gaseous ionization detection and short-range radio location tech. Thing's a real marvel of engineering. How could anyone leave it behind? See that suspicious handprint? Use the PKE to scan it, and it'll highlight any matching signals in the house. As I thought, the icon on your PKE map is something matching that signal. Go check it out. You looking at your PKE meter? That signal is on the other side of the wall, but you gotta go the long way around. Another handprint. My guess is it belongs to my runaway assistant. That's a portrait of Gustav Hookfaber, dude with the cane. Okay, I'll give you more. Gustav Hookfaber, hero, inventor, philanthropist, and current Bay Area resident. He moved here from Sweden in the 80s. The PKE led you here. Try scanning the bookcase for a clue. There's something behind the bookcase. My last assistant must have found some way to get through. Gustav, you're a bit of a cliche with this secret bookcase door. That radar signal looks different because it's coming from downstairs. Did you touch something? That's the power gone. You're stuck down there unless you find a way to restore it. The PKE meter is reacting to those floating manifestations. Class 1 ectoplasmic vapor? Why here? Work. That's my muon trap. Latest spectral compression tech, enhanced capacity, spring-loaded launcher. A Ghostbusters' best friend. Try it out on those floating PKE modes. Launch the trap underneath them. You got it. Just the proton pack left to find. Oh, and the power to fix if you want to go home later. So, light work. PKE meter's picking up something big. Glad you got my trap. Free-floating, full torso. You need to launch your trap under... You okay? That was awesome. Great job. First ghost sighting in the Bay Area for decades, and I wasn't there to see it. It's fine. I'm not salty. I mean, you were lucky that one was just chilling. Don't get too cocky. If any... What's going on? I've only got static. Gustav? What the hell happened? Well, this just got complicated and urgent. Find my proton pack and get out quickly, or the Ghostbusters will be framed. Again. I'm just going to put this out there, and I don't want to freak you out at all. It's possible that whatever killed Hookfaber is still in this place. Ah, there's a broken fuse. I expect that tripped the power. Fix it and get yourself home. Burnt fuse? Gustav's definitely the kind of guy who'd have some spares lying around. That's it. There you go. That elevator will be working now. As soon as you... Uh-oh. Look! My proton pack! Grab it. That's it! Now get out of there! This is bad. New plan! You survived. Phew. Now maybe the doors will open? Sorry, friend. Work's not done yet. A couple more to trap. Launch the trap under the ghost and use the proton wand to drag them above it. Launch the trap under the ghost and use the proton... That's it! One more. That machine looks like some kind of ecto-containment unit. Has the city been free of ghosts because Gustav was mopping them up this whole time? But why? Get ready! There's more coming! To pull against it to damage it, but not too much, or the proton wand will overheat and the beam will snap. You sure you've never done this before? Wow, I mean, you're barely alive, but it was still impressive to watch. What the?
The time of the Ghost Lord is here!
Oh my god!
You released me! Now, your reward! Prepare to join me in the spirit realm! What?
This is crazy. Keep your head down, let them fight it out. I got a bad feeling whatever killed Gustav, we just released it into the city. Great. Made it here okay. For a moment back there, I thought you got smoked. So, this is headquarters. Pretty much brand new everything. We kitted it out before I knew just how quiet San Francisco's ghost life is. Or was. You know, before you accidentally unleashed a demon on the city. Don't worry. It'll be our secret. You should get changed. Check out the lockers. New threads are on me. Right. Let's get the proton wand fixed over at the workbench. Place that broken proton wand onto the magnetic connector. That's it. Select a new nozzle and it'll print a new part. Good. Now put the new component onto the wand. That's it. Good as new. This bench is the go-to for our full-timers. They put their city dollars back into upgrades and different nozzles. Everyone has a favorite.
And news just in. Several seismic events recorded across the bay have led to dangerous cracks opening up, including at the famous Hookfaber factory. Meanwhile, eyewitnesses have been reporting something we can only explain as hallucinations.
I'm telling you, it was a giant with a skull for a face.
Oh, this is really bad.
You there, Gabby? See? It's the end times in the bay. Don't say I didn't warn you.
I can see that, T. I'm gonna send that helper of yours out to investigate until I can get there.
Are you kidding me?
What do you say, rookie? You showed some real promise back there. It's not so hard. The job processing is automated. It's just the endangering your life with the Spectre from the other side part that isn't. Head over to the map table. I'll show you. All set. Head to the Ecto 1 when you're ready to leave. The famous Hookfaber factory. Check your PKE meter. It'll show you the location of the activity. Something down there he didn't want people to see? Luckily, Big T disabled the basement lock for us. Wow, this looks grim. Oh my god! That's the clean energy prototype Hookfaber showed off in the 90s. Super cagey about how it worked. My money was on nuclear. You gotta take a look. A proton condenser? I'd recognize that sound anywhere. But why? What the hell? He's got a ghost in there. Okay, I think we've seen enough. Can you switch it off or something? I'm picking up a malfunction on your proton pack. It's probably interference from Gustav's machine. Get some distance from it, see if that helps. If you weren't alone, then someone could give you a hand. You can't continue when you're slimed. Wait, look. It's the ghost girl from Gustav's mansion. She seemed to have beef with the Ghost Lord, too. Try high-fiving the little imp fella. Now I've seen it all. Okay, Rookie, keep going. Spectral activity is in the next room. Nest monster. Its eyes are the weak point, but it'll take something to make them open. Ugh, that's not working. It's closing its eyes when you shoot it. It to build up heat, then vent the proton pack at just the right time. against it to build up heat, then vent the proton pack at just the right time. The eye is a pain. You need to pull against it to build up heat, then vent the proton pack at just the right time. The eye is a pain. You need to pull against it to build up heat, then vent the proton pack at just the right time. The eye is a pain. You need to pull against it to build up heat, then vent the proton pack at just the right time. The eye is a pain. You need to pull against it to build up heat, then vent the proton pack at just the right time. The eye is a pain. You need to pull against it to build up heat, then vent the proton pack at just the right time. The eye is a pain. You need to pull against it to build up heat, then vent the proton pack at just the right time. The eye is a pain. You need to pull against it to build up heat, then vent the proton pack at just the right time. The eye is a pain. You need to pull against it to build up heat, then vent the proton pack at just the right time. The eye is a pain. You need to pull against it to build up heat, then vent the proton pack at just the right time. The eye is a pain. You need to pull against it to build up heat, then vent the proton pack at just the right time. The eye is a pain. You need to pull against it to build up heat, then vent the proton pack at just the right time. The eye is a pain. You need to pull against it to build up